CoSAI's Task Force on Principles for Agri-Food Research and Innovation have created a comprehensive checklist for reviewing the strategic direction of your innovation process, identifying gaps and shortfalls, and guiding you towards addressing the gaps. The principles come with detailed guidance, and there are just 5 steps to the process. The first step is to choose a project or small cluster of projects. Ideally, pick one where strategic decisions about intended agri-food system outcomes, such as food security, are made. If a project is very technical and does not deal with those outcomes, you may move to a cluster of projects with intended agri-food system outcomes which sit one level higher than the project that is too technical. But if there are too many projects or project components that would score differently on the same principle within this cluster, you have gone one level too high. Here, you have to zoom back in to get to the correct scoring level. You can start at any stage in the project cycle, but to use the principles most powerfully, a project or cluster should be scored repeatedly during its design, midterm review, final review, and endpoint evaluation. Scoring can be integrated into regular planning and review meetings. For impartiality, you can also incorporate it into independent reviews. Assessment is simple. Go through the list of principles and sub-principles with a critical lens. Have the issues been considered or actioned in ways you can demonstrate? Assign scores for each principle and include justifications backed by evidence for each sub-principle. 0 means no activities have been carried out in line with the principle. 1 means some activities have been carried out. You're on your way. 2 means there is evidence of activities in line with the principle and its sub-principles, and information on the issues have been regularly and systematically collected and analysed. Not every project can contribute to every outcome listed in the principles, but your assessment ensures that the range of key outcomes are at least considered, and that any outcomes judged to be important are monitored, analysed, and actions taken to course correct. When the needed changes have been implemented, you can give the principle a score of 3. To calculate the overall score for a larger list of projects, a programme, or your entire organisation, you just need 2 pieces of information: the score of each project or cluster and their budgets. The aggregation template combines scores for each principle while giving more weight to larger projects. With your scores calculated, there's one important step left: share them. Managers, staff, partners, and other stakeholders need to know, whether through team meetings, workshops, or reports. And to fulfill Principle 2, the results should be made public for greater transparency in innovation. After all, acting on our principles should help us all work towards sustainable and equitable agri-food systems together.